Welcome to our lesson for today. Grade 9 students, how are you? Our lesson today is how to write a persuasive essay. Before we start, we have an objective. By the end of this segment, learners should be able to write a persuasive essay about working out at a gym. First, what is a persuasive essay? In this essay, you tell your opinion. You write about the advantages and disadvantages of something, the good side and the bad side. What's the structure of a persuasive essay? A persuasive essay, as you can see, consists of 4 parts: the introduction, advantages, disadvantages, and conclusion. In the introduction, we talk about the subject and the 2 sides of the topic. In the second paragraph, we talk about the good side or the advantages and give examples. In the third paragraph, we talk about the bad side or the disadvantages, and again we give examples. And finally, we reach the conclusion, where we give a general statement and give our own opinion. Here are some tips before writing. If you want to list points, you can use expressions like the following: firstly, first of all, to begin with, etc. If you want to express contrast, you can use words or phrases like however, on the other hand, nevertheless. If you want to give an example, you can use phrases like, for example, for instance, take for an instance. And if you want to emphasize something, you can use in fact or as a matter of fact. Here are some more tips. When you reach the conclusion, you make a general statement using phrases like the following: in conclusion, to sum up, all in all, or on the whole. If you want to state your opinion, you can use phrases like in my opinion or view, personally I believe, from my point of view. Remember, when you write, you should write in a formal style. Don't use short forms or abbreviations. Avoid including any new ideas in the conclusion. Use a variety of vocabulary and grammatical structures. Avoid being too simple. Always justify your ideas and, if possible, use examples to illustrate them. Let's have a look at an example essay from your student book, page 49. The advantages and disadvantages of taking up a team sport. Let's have a look at this essay. How many paragraphs does it consist of? Think. Yes, excellent. This paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4. The first paragraph is the introduction and notes the following phrases. People around the world enjoy sports. The second paragraph talks about the advantages and notes the yellow parts. Moreover, another reason for taking up a team sport. And the third paragraph talks about disadvantage and notes the beginning. On the other hand, in addition, last but not least, and the conclusion, and notes how it starts. In conclusion, to give your opinion, you use personally. I believe that let's have some practice now. Student book, page 49. Write a persuasive text in the form of an essay about the advantages and disadvantages of working out at the gym. Your essay should be up to 15 sentences long and should be separated into at least 3 paragraphs. What's the key sentence here? The advantages and disadvantages of working out at the gym. That's it. Go to your workbook, page 45. To write well, we must complete the plan. Brainstorm ideas for your essay, step by step. The introduction. What's the topic of the essay? What are you going to write about? Yes, working out at the gym. Now to the main part and the second paragraph, the advantages. We have to mention 2 advantages and give examples. Being healthy, this is an advantage. Examples, you will be strong and have a sound mind. Another advantage, you get into shape. Example, you lose weight. And then we move on to the third paragraph, the disadvantages, like getting tired, the first disadvantage. Example, long working hours. Another disadvantage is the cost, which means you have to pay monthly fees. And then we reach the last part, the conclusion. And here we have 2 parts. A general statement on the topic, many benefits, it has many benefits. Then what? Then your general opinion on the topic. I think it builds up buzz. Go to your workbook and start writing and think of your ideas. Page 46. You can do it. Here is an example essay. You can write your own essay, then compare it with this. I'm sure your essay is gonna be better than this. Have trust, have belief in yourself, and start writing right now.